Straight out of Ngaruawahia, New Zealand, here's Mario. Hello, Mario Vlogs number 386, Fibre. Hello, welcome. Well, today's background is totally unrelated to the title, but I had such a cracking day at work, sitting in the sun in sort of May weather, short sleeve shirt. Well, I always wear short sleeve shirt because of my dexterity issues. I can't do up buttons, so I just have short sleeves all the time. But out in the sun, just my shirt, beautiful. So this is a picture of me working flat out. Well, almost. I did contemplate lying flat out on the table, but no, I did pose for the picture. I did was walking backwards and forwards quite a bit, actually, helping the students out, orientating their total stations and sorting out little bits and pieces. But we got, I think, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think all three groups got the bearings closed for their traverses and things like that, so that was pretty good. No, today's title relates to a story I missed yesterday with all the GoPro carry on, and I'll have a little bit of an update on the GoPro as well. So I've been waiting for this fibre, and well, the other Monday, couple of boys turned up and said, "Oh, we're going to put the fibre into your place." And I said, "Oh, what are you going to connect it to?" Oh, I said, no, it's already in. I must have missed out on that. It's already in. They said, no. Well, so fortunately, a few years ago, Les down the road, the telecom guy, we got an extra line put in, so I dug a trench, and Les put a bit of ducting in there and hooked it all up, and well, I think didn't cost anything. It was good like that. Les, he's still around. He sort of used to sort out all these local little problems. So anyway, we got the thing there, and they said, "Oh no, we're going to use your duct." So they spent the morning there with their draw wires and whatever, and put the fibre optic up and right up to the house. And I said, "Oh, well, who connects it to the house?" They said, "Oh no, another guy comes round and connect it to the house." And then they got that all in, and then I saw them out there with the boss man, and he said no, and they'd been looking for the fibre optic, but well, it wasn't actually in yet. I was right. Yeah, they hadn't put it in, so it's still coming. So we've got the lead into the house, which is good. That's good. And now we're waiting for the fibre to turn up. It's in the next couple of contracts apparently, and then that we'll have that all organised, and then up to the house. So yeah, it's a bit of a drama with this getting the fibre in, but nonetheless, progress is progress. So yes, as you saw yesterday, the GoPro arrived, but they're not one of those things that you can sort of take out of the box and use straight away. So I'm still trying to get up to speed with the GoPro, and I'm finding out little bits as I have time. I don't have too much time at the moment, so just a little half hour there and an hour there. So I've got the GoPro charged up, and I've actually got it connected to my phone actually there, and it's all going. So yeah, that's here it is here actually, the little GoPro, and I've got it connected up to the computer, but I'm just having a few little I just turned it off there, and wonder what happens if it'll charge up. But I did have a few little issues with things, and it gets quite warmish, but I'm working my way through it, and I've got to update the firmware on it and things like that. So yeah, there might be a little while before we see something from the GoPro, but it's in progress, so we'll report back on that when we know a little bit more. So the initial excitement is over, and now we're into the getting it going and up to a thing. So that's the story of the day. Let's just have a look at the old the diary here, which is should be here actually. And so here's the daily diary up on the big screen there. And I've been, as I said, I've been mowing just one bit of lawn a day, and I did the shed today, so that was good. I've talked to you about the fibre, and we're going to have a bit of a caption contest today. And 98 Where What Who, we're up to hint 1. And so yeah, and a little bit of teaching, 4 hours teaching today, practical. So yeah, I've not got too much prep for tomorrow. I've got a little bit of prep to do for tomorrow for the special projects boys, but yeah, no, we should be, we're all good. So we're cruising into the weekend, and it's a home free weekend. I'm not being infused. So yeah, that's good. And my lovely wife's going away up to a music festival in Paihia, one of her annual gigs that she plays in. So she's really happy with that, and I'll be at home looking after myself, trying to eat out the fridge and find everything in there and get rid of all the leftovers, so that I don't have anything too strenuous to do in the culinary arts area. That's another story, the culinary arts area that came out of today actually. So yeah, there we that's it all there. So let's yeah, just a bit of a shout out to the fibre boys, the boys that were putting the fibre in. A couple of Kiwi blokes, a couple of characters. So I was talking a little bit to them, and the guy said there was one guy was at one end of the duct, and one was at the other. And the guy said to me, he said, "Did you?" We're talking about my house, and he said, "Did you build this house yourself?" And I said, "It's 100 years old." And the guy up the other end just about fell over, lost his water. He cracked up. He thought it was quite funny. It was really, but yeah, I don't quite know what he thought. But yeah, so he got the idea that I didn't build the house, but I have done a lot of work on it, to be fair, in different one way or another. So yeah, that was quite good. So I enjoyed the fibre boys being them on site. They were great characters and very obliging and what have you. So awesome guys. Thanks very much. Appreciated having you on board. And here's today's challenge, and it's a caption challenge. Yeah, me hard at work. So do your worst. I don't know. You'll have to do really well to offend me. So don't hold back. Yes, so that's me. That's my little shed on the site there, my little site shed where I keep a few bits and pieces in there, and the students put their bags and things in there when they arrive, if the weather's not conducive to that. So yes, that's me, flat out and work. As I say, do your worst for the caption, and we'll see what we can come up with. Now, yesterday's challenge was a riddle, and WT came up with the answer to that. It says, I am a 3-digit number. My 10s digit is 5 more than my 1s digit, and my 100s digit is 8 less than my 10s digit. What number am I? So I thought I'd just put up a little, one way that you could work it out. So my 10s digit is 5 more than my 1s digit. So these are the possible options. 0 and 5, 1 and 6, 2 and 7, 3 and 8, and 4 and 9, more than 5 more plus. So yeah, so, and my hundreds digit is 8 less than my tens digit. So the only options there are really only 9 and 1 and 8 and 0 for the hundreds digit. And you can see there that the 2 and the 3 numbers, and you've got 4 there, that so you have to have one duplicated number, so you get 1, 9 and 4, and so that gives you the answer 194. So, and the tens digit is 5 more than the ones digit, so that's the 4 and the 9, and the hundreds digit is 8 less than the tens digit, so 194. That's how it all goes together. And WT got that one. Well done, WT. And yeah, so as I said, today's challenge is a caption that. So see what you can come up with this. As I say, do your worst. Pretty thick-skinned, so I'm expecting the worst. All good. So thanks very much for liking, subscribing, commenting, viewing, everything really. I had a great day today. I hope you did also, and tomorrow's probably going to be even better. All good. Cheers. See you.